Get ready, Tribe fans. Your Indianapolis Indians are on the air. Brought to you by Toyota, MLB Network, Elements Financial, Cammy's Fine Jewelers, and now, your Indianapolis Indians.
Howard Kellman and Shane Ryder back at Victory Field. Fox Sports 1260 WNDE and My Indy TV. And there's a shot of the downtown skyline. Those of you watching on Channel 23, we're delighted that we have Indianapolis Indians baseball for you tonight. The Indians are about to take the field. This is the third of a 6-game series. And there go the Indians taking the field with right-hander Cody Ponce on the hill.
Cody Ponce is on the mound. The 27-year-old righty out of Pomona, California, acquired by the Pirates back in 2019, July 29th to be exact, so almost 2 years to the day. A week from tonight, actually, we'll hit the 29th. Ponce acquired from the Brewers. The Pirates sent Jordan Lyles, a right-handed starting pitcher, to Milwaukee when they were in the playoff hunt. And Ponce is going to face this Toledo Mudhens lineup, who's churned out 11 runs both Tuesday night in a 12-11 loss for Toledo, and then 11 runs yesterday, 11-5 the final. Cleaning up, Cody Clemens, he's at second base. Behind him, Aderlin Rodriguez, one of the league's best hitters. He's at first base. And Christian Stewart, who's been a killer for the Mudhens when facing the Indians since 2018. Stewart is in right field and batting sixth. But as for Ponce this year, 1-6 in his AAA career. This year, 0-3 with a 5.61. 10 games, 7 starts, 44 strikeouts in 43 and a third innings. He's faced Toledo 3 times in his career, 2 of them right here at Victory Field. In those 3 starts combined, 1-1 with a 3.21 ERA. He did face the Mudhens back on May 13th. Took a no decision. That was the only game in that first 6-game series between these two teams that Toledo came out on top. 6-5 the final score in that game. Ponce went 5 innings, allowed 8 hits. Didn't walk any, struck out 4, but gave up 3 runs. Got 5 runs of support, but the Indians came up short. Again, that was the only game, however, in that 6-game set that the Mudhens were victorious. So Ponce, the starter for the Indians, to face a red-hot Mudhens lineup. They've turned things around, Howard. 3-9 out of the gate. They're now 37-29.
They've done a terrific job, and wherever you are on this Thursday evening, thanks for joining us. We certainly hope you enjoy Indianapolis Indians baseball. Jacoby Jones stands in. The first pitch of the game, ball 1, high and tight, fastball misses. We're underway from Victory Field in the capital city, 81 degrees. Cloudy skies, wind blowing out to left field. There's a foul back a little to our right. It's a ball and a strike. Jones hitting .220. He was outrighted to Toledo from the Tigers on June the 10th. 4 homers, 16 RBIs. And a fastball swing and a miss, strike 2. And Shane, you mentioned the way Toledo has turned its season around. Its parent club, the Detroit Tigers, got off very slowly. They have played great ball for over 2 months now. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3, swinging, letter high fastball, 1 away.
Like father, like son for Detroit and Toledo. Different leadoff man with Jones atop the order. Willie Castro, we saw in the first 2 games of this series. He was recalled by Detroit this afternoon. Had just been optioned and only with the Mudhens for about a week. Was swinging a hot bat, so Detroit Tigers called him back up.
Here's Jacob Robson, who homered in the first inning yesterday on a 3-2 pitch to right field. Left-hand batter. He takes low inside. Breaking ball, ball 1. Robson hitting .291, 5 homers, 15 RBIs. 0 in at third in. The defense straight up. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball outside. The lights are on at this beautiful downtown ballpark at the corner of Weston, Maryland. Ponce winds. Here's his 2-0 pitch. High fly ball, straightaway center and deep, but Sharp has room. Chris Sharp makes a one-hand catch, and they're at 2 away.
This is a Mudhens lineup with a lot of power. Enter play tonight. 4th in the AAA East out of 20 teams with 91 home runs. We saw a couple sail out yesterday afternoon. They lead the league in triples, tied for 2nd in batting average, 5th in runs scored, pretty much top 5 across the board in every offensive category.
And here is Renato Nunez, the DH, hitting .276, 14 homers, 45 RBIs. He takes a strike, belt high inside corner. TJ Rivera playing first, Ethan Paul at second, D. Strange Gordon the shortstop, Hunter Owen at third base. Bly Madris in left, Chris Sharp in center, Fabricio Macias in right. Fastball swing and a miss. A battery of Cody Ponce and Joe Hudson. 2 men out, bases empty. Just the start of things at Victory Field. We'll go at it again tomorrow at 7:05, and fireworks follow the game. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball hit very softly wide at first. Rivera's got it. Throw to Ponce, covering, and he missed. He was late. He was late stepping on the bag. He went over to cover, and he was late. He had trouble finding the bag, and Nunez hustling, and he beats it out. Rivera went a long way to field that ball. He went halfway to second base.
Nunez even started to slow up, but he got the call right down at first. First base umpire Jonathan Parra. He said it beautifully, or accurately, unfortunately for the Indians, a base runner with 2 away.
If Nunez a base hit, that should have been an out, obviously. Cody Clemens, the batter, son of Roger Clemens. And a fastball low inside, ball 1. Cody hitting .246, 4 homers, 14 RBIs. Always an easier play. Second baseman to first baseman, and first baseman to pitcher covering. The 1-0 delivery, changeup, high and away, ball 2. The Indians lead the season series 6-2. All 8 of these games have been played here at Victory Field.
When are they going to play in Toledo?
And a fastball way outside, ball 3. 3-0. Aderlin Rodriguez, a dangerous hitter on deck. Cody Clemens could very well have a green light here. Ponce delivers. Clemens takes a strike. Belt high fastball outside corner.
Clemens is the only top 30 prospect right now on this Mudhens roster entering the year, according to Baseball America, at number 18. When we saw Toledo back in mid-May, boy, they had a roster littered with prospects.
Ponce stretches. Nunez with a very short lead. And a fastball is a strike. Belt high outside corner. The count's full. Which means an automatic start for Nunez, although Rivera is still going to hold him on. Hens and Indians scoreless, top of the first. Throw over, and Nunez was only a step off the bat. Full count, 2 outs, top of the first. Nunez leads away, Ponce to the belt. And again, a throw over. And again, he's only a step off the bag, and he'll be running automatically.
Just trying to see if he's able to catch him napping.
Well, that'd be tough to do when he's a step off the bag. Ponce stretches. Nunez leads and goes. And the pitch is bounced over the head of Rivera. Paul at second has it, throws the ball to second base. Here's a throw to third, not in time. And he had to play at first base. Well, boy, if you're going to go over there and Nunez goes to third. If you're going to throw the ball in that direction, throw it to third base and get him out. Instead, he threw behind him. Ethan Paul, the second baseman, went to his left, had two options. Either throw it to first and get Clemens, or throw it to third and get Nunez. Instead, he threw it to second behind Nunez. And the Indians give the Hens another gift. And runners are at first and third, 2 outs. Here's Adelin Rodriguez, and a dangerous hitter. He lines a base hit to right field. That'll score Nunez. Clemens will stop at second.
Rodriguez didn't give me time to say this is the last guy Cody Ponce wants to see in this situation.
All right, I'm out of here, guys.
Before that sharp single through the right
Enjoy
side,
the game.
16 home runs, 44 runs batted in. That was number 45. He's now in a tie for fourth in the AAA East in that category. That's his 67th hit, second most in the league, and his OPS just went up. It was at 976 before that at bat, also number 2 in the AAA East.
RBI number 45. Toledo leads 1-0, and here's Kristen Stewart. Hitting .264, 9 homers and 28 runs batted in. He bounces it foul to the right side. It's tough when you give a team an extra out. Many teams, and the Hens are a good team, will capitalize on that, let alone give them 2 extra outs, which the Indians have done in this inning. Ponce stretches, runners lead. Defense straight up. Ponce delivers. High pop foul, left side out of play. Strike 2. Yariel Gonzalez on deck. Toledo leading 1-0 in the top of the first. Clemens was also credited with a base hit. Ponce to the belt. The runners lead. 0-2 pitch. He checked his swing at a low inside breaking ball, ball 1. Indians straight up defensively. Runners lead first and second. The 1-2 delivery. Outside. Changeup missed. Ball 2. Jordan Shue, our producer-director on MyIndy TV, Channel 23. Aaron Duval, our board op. Fox Sports 1260, WNDE. 2-2 delivery. Popped it up. Foul left side and out of play, and it holds 2-2. Yariel Gonzalez on deck. Now, Stewart's a dangerous hitter. He's a line drive hitter who has power. Ponce wheels, nothing doing, nobody going anywhere.
Stewart is one of 3 hitters right now in the month of July for Toledo with an OPS over 1,000. This month he's slashing .324, 444 OBP, slugging .730.
Wow. He takes a little bit high. That pitch was close, and the count's full. Which means Clemens at second and Rodriguez at first with 2 outs will be off and moving. Ponce stretches. Sets, there they go, and the pitch swing and a miss. He struck him out on a breaking ball. Side retired, a breaking ball around the ankles, a slow curve. At the end of a half inning, Toledo won, the Indians coming to bat.
Want a strikeout stroke? You only need to remember, be fast, call 911. B, sudden loss of balance. E, eyes, check for vision loss. F, face, look for an uneven smile. A, look for arm weakness. S, listen for slurred speech. T, time to call 911. Stroke is a medical emergency. If you see someone with those signs, be fast. call 911 and strike out stroke. Learn more at Strikeout Stroke Night, September 1st at Victory Field.
Who's got time for hot dogs and disco music? Your mind's cluttered with thoughts of commercial waste removal. So thank the good Lord above for Ray's Trash. Ray's will collect the intolerable rubbish at all your company's locations up to 6 times a week. That's 42 times in dog weeks. They shred documents and recycle too. And Ray's has roll-off containers for big loads, like construction waste or when your giant dies. Got a business? Get yourself to raystrash.com.
raystrash.com.
Ray's Trash.
You hear all the time about Diamonds Direct's prices and selection and warranties. All true, and all good reasons to give us a visit. But what really sets Diamonds Direct apart is something that's hard to put into words. But you will feel it. You'll know it from the minute you walk in. It's our unique culture, our passion, our genuine and absolute desire to totally revolutionize the way you experience jewelry shopping. It's why we do what we do. Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
There's our downtown skyline. The Indianapolis Indians hosting the Toledo Mudhens. And Shane, there's the Indians lineup in batting order.
Leading off for the Indians, he's only been with them for about a week and a half now. Shortstop D. Strange Gordon. His wheels on display, his power on display in game 1 of this series. He homered early in that 12-11 ball game and then scored the tying run late on a 2-run double by Anthony Alford in the bottom of the 8th inning. Bly Madris batting third, and Bethencourt swinging a hot bat so far for the Indians, and especially at Victory Field, cleaning up a DH.
D. Strange Gordon takes a strike. D is an exciting player. He lines it to center. It may hang up. It will. Jacoby Jones makes the catch, 1 away.
And on the mound for Toledo, right-hander Drew Hutchison. He's making his 14th start tonight, second this year against the Indians. We saw him on May the 12th right here at Victory Field. Went 4 2/3, gave up 4 earned on 4 hits. But overall this year, especially in the month of July, at least if you look at the ERA, 3.84 on the year, a 6-3 record in those 13 outings. In July, 3 starts, an ERA at 2.5. But Howard, look at the other numbers. A whip, close to 1.7 opponents in that 3-start stretch this month, hitting .329.
It's hard to believe as Fabricio Macias takes a strike. His ERA could be that low, considering that other numbers. What it does tell you, he's made some big pitches when he's had to make them. Macias hitting .314. Fastball bounced over the mound. Clemens at second has it. The flip on to Rodriguez. 2 very quick outs. Toledo lines up with Aderlin Rodriguez at first. Cody Clemens playing second. Cole Peterson, the shortstop. And Yariel Gonzalez, the third baseman. Jacob Robson in left. Jacoby Jones in center. Kristen Stewart in right. Juan Centeno catching, and as Shane told you, former Indianapolis Indian Drew Hutchison pitching. Here's Bly Madris, and he takes inside, ball 1. Toledo leading 1-0, bottom of the first. Bly hitting .260. 4 homers, 26 RBIs. He hits it foul, left side out of play. He belted a grand slam Sunday against Omaha and also homered Tuesday in the first game of this series against Toledo. Peterson at short, shades toward the bag. Fastball high and away. Toledo will rarely shift at all, and they play their defense straight up almost all the time. And the Tigers have been doing that for years with Toledo. The Indians shift a bit at times. Here's a swing and a miss. 2-2. 2 men out, bases empty, bottom of the first. Christian Bethencourt on deck. Hutchison winds and pitches. Little bit low, ball 3. .705 tomorrow. Fireworks follow the game. The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball hit wide at first, backhanded beautifully by Rodriguez, and the throw to Hutchinson covering is perfect. An excellent defensive play by the Mudhens. 3 up, 3 down. After 1, Hens 1, Tribe nothing.
33 special. Get it, 33 special. Ready?
Just because you've raised a no-fear athlete doesn't mean you don't shudder with every hit. At Franciscan, our team is dedicated to being Central Indiana's sports injury champs, specializing in treatment, rehab, and the most comprehensive concussion management available. We're here to help them feel strong enough to hit the field again, and you feel better about letting them. Franciscan Health Sports Medicine. Inspiring health.
This is a frosted glass. This is ice. This is Jim Beam Apple. And this is a splash of ice-cold club soda. This is the flavor. Introducing Jim Beam Apple. We made history with the most mouth-watering glass of Jim Beam in the world. How will you make yours? Jim Beam. Make history. Drink smart. Jim Beam Apple liqueur infused with Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, 35% alcohol by volume, copyright 2016. James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky.
My daughter's making college plans, and she's got a long wish list for her future. We toured IUPUI, and we're impressed. With the campus located in downtown Indianapolis, she'll have access to real-world opportunities that will put her education to work. And with professors ranked in the top 50 nationwide for exceptional undergraduate teaching, she'll have the guidance she needs to make her future goals a reality. Want to know more? Go to iupui.edu.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Welcome back to Victory Field. And there's a nice shot.
The Yingling landing, Howard.
Yep, that's the top of it. The Yingling landing out in left field, where spirits are sold and people have a great time. We got the beautiful new Elements Financial Club, Shane, right behind the broadcast booth.
That we do. A table for 4, $75 a ticket.
Ariel Gonzalez takes a strike.
Keep walking past the spread every time we step out of our booth. It's hard to avoid that line. Just want to pop in and grab a bite myself.
All you can eat, all you can drink. The 0-1 is inside of the switch hitter, playing third base. Played shortstop yesterday. Hitting .281, 13 homers, 44 RBIs. And there's a swing and a miss. We mentioned fireworks follow the game tomorrow, Shane, and a superhero night Saturday.
It's our second one of the season. Marvel Superhero Night here at Victory Field. The first 2,500 fans through the gates receive a Black Widow bobblehead, and the Indians will wear Black Widow uniforms auctioned off in-game.
Fastball high and away.
Proceeds from that jersey auction benefit Indianapolis Indians charities, and we look at the unis tonight. These are some sharp get-ups as well. Indians wearing their Circle City uniforms, navy blue tops, red numbers on the back outlined in white. They'll be auctioned off the final Thursday of this season.
Fastball, ground ball, foul right side. It holds at 2-2.
Which, if you've got the schedule built into your mind, you knew May 4th through September 19th. That was kind of what we were working with for the first 2.5 months. But over the last week and a half, we announced that the AAA final stretch has been added to the schedule. 10 games tacked on to the end of the season. So we now end at the same time as the Major League teams, Sunday, October 3rd.
The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. A low inside breaking ball. And there's one away.
The last time the Indians played October baseball, Howard?
Yes.
1949.
Our season for the last 20-plus years has ended Labor Day. It actually ended a little bit before that at times in the 70s and 80s. Juan Centeno, the batter. Fastball is a strike. We did start 4 weeks later than we were supposed to start.
And still a season of 130 games in length, 120 plus the 10-game final stretch. We're going to play 129, hopefully.
Here's a ground ball to the second baseman's left off the glove of Ethan Paul. He went diving and it went off his glove. That's a base hit.
But we did lose that series finale in Columbus. Kind of a rarity this year. The schedule, unbalanced, not playing everyone in the division or the league. Well, in the league, I should say.
Lost the game to rain.
Yep.
Yes. There's Ethan Paul diving. Went off his glove. Base hit for Centeno. Here's Cole Peterson, the shortstop. Hitting .206, 8 runs batted in. And a fastball is in for a strike. One on, one out. Top of the second. Toledo leading 1-0. Pond stretches. Time call. And Sunday, kids eat free every Sunday, 1:35 game. And Shane Stephen Brault will be on the mound tomorrow in his second rehab start with the Indians. 0-1 pitch. Outside.
Stephen Brault gets the nod tomorrow night, 7:05 first pitch, post-game fireworks. Saturday night, 7:05, Mitch Keller will get another nod for Indianapolis. And then Sunday, no starters named yet. James Marvel did start the opener of this set.
Pitch is a little bit low.
So he could go in the finale. Marvel, along with Toledo Mudhens righty Ricardo Pinto, got touched up in that series opener. You'll have that in a 12-11 final score.
And quite often the pitcher who starts Tuesday comes back and pitches Sunday on 4 days rest. Runner goes. Pitch is swung on, hit in the air to left center field. Sharp coming in, and he makes a one-hand catch. Center fielder angling in into his right. And Centeno back to first base. They're a 2 away. And now Jacoby Jones, who fanned opening up the game. Veteran player, right-hand hitter. You and I had a very nice time today at Robin Run Village addressing the seniors.
That we did. About 25 to 30 guests for about an hour segment. A nice Q&A to wrap up that guest speaking, and you did an excellent job.
Well, thank you.
You would.
There's a breaking ball in for a strike. I felt the same about your presentation.
Well, it was fun to just sit there, and I feel like it was just me reliving all the different fifth innings we've covered with this state in baseball history and this state in Indians history, and you were able to dive into both of them. But you did that at length for about a good 30, 35 minutes.
The 0-1 hit in the air to left field and deep. Madris backpedaling, has room. Makes the catch near the warning track. The inning is over. At the end of 1 1/2, Toledo 1, Tribe nothing.
A science class at George Washington High School just learned how smart distribution networks ensure safe, reliable, and efficient energy. At AES, we are putting these next generation innovations to work right here in Indianapolis so that our community can enjoy smart energy solutions that power our lives and energize the next generation of innovators. IPL is now AES Indiana. We are accelerating the future of energy together.
Hey Indians fans, looking for more home run savings on more selection? Head over to Andy Moore Nissan in Avon. Shop hundreds of your favorite new Nissans, including our Major League lineup of commercial vehicles and Rocky Ridge trucks. Our all-star financing team will help you get approved and on the road in no time. And when you need to service your vehicle, check out our state-of-the-art Premier Express Service Center. Get your Grand Slam deal today at Andy Moore Nissan in Avon, where more means more. Online at AndyMooreAvonNissan.com.
Looking for a fun, inexpensive night out?
Royal Pin.
Go bowling at any Royal Pin Leisure Center. Have fun bowling in a smoke-free environment. Royal Pin offers many bowling, food, and drink specials. And to reduce your waiting time, go to RoyalPin.com and make your online bowling reservation today. For the Royal Pin Center nearest you, call 465-8484.
Royal Pin.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
It's the bottom half of the second inning. Look at those youngsters enjoying themselves. Christian Bethencourt will lead off. The experience of going to Victory Field. It is wonderful. Bethencourt, the DH. Indians wearing their Circle City jerseys on Thursdays. Christian batting .279 with 5 homers and 31 RBIs. The Indians went down in order in the first inning. Hutchison delivers. Swing and a miss. Eye high fastball, strike one. Toledo is around to the right in the outfield, straight up in the infield. 0-1 pitch. Low and outside with a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Hunter Owen on deck. Wind blowing out to left field. Usually doesn't blow that way. Fastball is low. That means it's blowing out of the east, from east to west.
Hutchison is all over the AAA East leaderboard so far this year through 13 starts. Those 13 outings, he's one of just 5 pitchers in the league with that many starts.
Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Strike two, 2-2.
His ERA at 3.84 entering play tonight, 7th best among AAA East qualifiers. 69 strikeouts, tied for 5th. Tied for 3rd and wins with 6.
And a breaking ball, swing and a miss. He struck him out, a pitch low and away. 1 away.
But he's also walked 31. That's 9th most in the league. But what he gives teams, especially in AAA, and hasn't pitched in the major leagues since 2018, split that year between a couple of clubs. But he'll give you innings. You can count on 5, 6 innings. Each of his last 3 starts for Toledo, 6 innings of work.
Hunter Owen takes a breaking ball in for a strike, and the way the game has changed, that's about all most starters give you. Owen hitting .228, 8 homers, 26 RBIs. He fouls a fastball back out of play. Used to be you were expected to go 9, maybe 7 or 8, but I was talking to Pat Darcy, who pitched for the Indianapolis Indians in 1974 and 76. Pitched for the Reds all of 75, won 11 games. Here's a swing and a miss, and he struck him out with a breaking ball. And I said, Pat, I remember your first start of the season in 1974. You pitched the 3rd game. You went 9 innings. The Indians won the game in the 10th on a Junior Kennedy home run, and he got the win. First start of the year, going 9 innings. Anna Kaiser delivers your dinner.
She knows sometimes the pregame schedule gets a little out of whack.
T.J. Rivera takes a strike. Hitting .247, 4 homers, 19 RBIs, 2 outs and no one on. Bottom of the second, Toledo leading 1-0. Fastball a little bit inside. Chris Sharp on deck. Toledo straight up defensively. The former Indian, Drew Hutchison, pitches. A little bit low. They thought that was a strike. Yankees and Red Sox beginning a big series at Fenway. The right-hander looks in and his 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging, knee-high fastball. Two men out, bases empty. The 2-2 delivery. Low and away with a breaking ball. Mentioned Pat Darcy. He won 11 games for the 1975 world champion Reds. And he gave up the home run to Carlton Fisk in that dramatic moment in the 6th game of the World Series that year. 3-2 is golfed in the air to left center field. It's the center fielder who's calling, and Jones has it. And Hutchison again has a 1-2-3 inning. After 2, Toledo won. Tribe nothing.
So I've been thinking about this whole do more thing. More steps, more reps, more pain, more... I've been doing some reflecting.
I'm reflecting right now, babe.
And you know, maybe there's more to less. Grind less, worry less, do more less. I think I'm gonna get a lot more out of it.
90 calories, 2.6 grams carbs. That's Corona Premier.
Family owned and operated, Peterman Heating and Cooling has been serving Indianapolis and the surrounding areas for over 26 years. We're one of the fastest growing Bryant dealers in the Midwest with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. We believe in excellent service at a fair price. For HVAC service, repair, or replacement, give us a call today.
I'm Pete Peterman with Peterman Heating and Cooling and Bryant. We will do whatever it takes.
Why call two men in a truck? If you're like most people, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff or no time to move it. You need pros, trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. A team will work hard and get the job done right. People who care about your things as much as you do. Time is of the essence and you want it done fast. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, the movers who care. Visit twomeninatruck.com or call 317-489-5750 today and get moving.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Toledo with a run in the first inning has a 1-0 lead. We move to inning 3, and moving in behind the microphone is Shane Ryder.
Thank you very much, Howard. 2-3-4 due up for the Mudhens. Jacob Robson, Renato Nunez, and Cody Clemens for the Mudhens. They've scored 1 run thus far tonight. 4 base hits, all of them singles, a couple of the infield variety that extended the top of the first inning. And Aderlin Rodriguez, a red-hot hitter in this Mudhens lineup, recorded his 45th run batted in, a first-pitch single into right field that scored Renato Nunez from third base. Robson, a fly out to center field back in the first inning. Ponce with 3 strikeouts through 2 innings pitched. Righty to lefty, first offering, grounded to first. It's past the diving Rivera into right field. Over to pick it up is Macias. He'll fire it back into Paul, and it's already hit number 5 for Toledo. A Mudhens offense that is one of the AAA East's best. 11 runs Tuesday night in a 12-11 setback, but 11 runs again yesterday afternoon. 1 run on 5 hits already tonight. Brings up Nunez. Infield single, his first time. Takes an off-speed pitch, strike 1. Nunez had 31 home runs for Baltimore back in 2019. Also spent that abbreviated 60-game Major League season with the O's last year. Pandemic-shortened campaign. Pickoff attempt by Ponce to check on Robson. Nunez has also spent time in the A's farm system. DHing tonight for Tom Prince. Ponce set in 0-1. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second by Hudson on the money, but it's dropped by Paul. The umpire, third base crew chief Alex Tosi, signaled safe, but he didn't see that Paul dropped the ball. An accurate throw from Joe Hudson that beat Robson. And had Paul caught the baseball, Robson would have been out. The count is 0-2 on Nunez. And now time is called at the plate. John Nunnally is going to talk things over with home plate umpire tonight, Cody Clark. Not sure what the issue is here. Clark calling balls and strikes. Parra at first base, and Toasty, the crew chief, who was behind the plate yesterday afternoon, at third. Ready to go again at 0-2. Ponce works from the first base side of the rubber. Taps the front foot 2 times. Set the pitch. Pop up back behind the plate. Right in front of our radio booth. Stays here in the Elements Financial Club, the outer seats, and down into a loge box. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 of the 10 loge boxes with guests tonight. Ponce ready for another 0-2. He'll fire to first base. Robson dives back in safely. Robson is a threat to steal, but he has been caught a league high 7 times. And now he's back at first base. I just noticed that. So wipe away the stolen base. Everything I said about the throw down to second must have been a foul at the plate or a foul tip. There's a grounder back to the mound. Ponce fields on to second one. To first the relay. 1-4-3 double play, 2 down. So they make Robson go back to first base. And that couldn't have worked out much better. 1-hop comebacker. Ponce fielded. Got it onto Paul. Caught it that time and relayed to Rivera at first. Now the pitch to Clemens is low and in, ball 1. Clemens an infield single to second his last time up. It moved Nunez all the way from first to third. 1-0 from Ponce. Cut and a miss. Pitch down over the shoe tops. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cody Clemens, the son of Roger Clemens. Former Boston Red Sox hurler, New York Yankee, Houston Astro. Fastball rides up and in from Ponce. .354 career wins for Roger Clemens. 7-time Cy Young winner. 11-time All-Star. 2-time World Series champion. Grounder to second. This should end the inning. Paul gathers and gets it on to Rivera. And Ponce faces the minimum in the Mudhens third. We played 2.5 at Victory Field. Toledo 1, Indianapolis nothing.
Hey Indians fans, the next time you're at Victory Field, be sure to order Admiral Nelson's Premium Rum. An Admiral Nelson's cocktail is the perfect way to add a little flavor to the mix. Enjoy it at the stadium or pick some up if you're watching or listening from home. From the tropical taste of coconut or pineapple to the bold taste of classic spiced, Admiral Nelson's offers a variety of flavors that go great in any cocktail. Admiral Nelson's is the official spiced rum of the Indianapolis Indians. Admiral Nelson's rum reminds you to think wisely, drink wisely.
Life gets a little bit easier when you don't have to worry about your health care. Choose Anthem for Medicaid to help guide you and your family to great doctors and great care. We offer low or no-cost health plans, one that's just right for you. It's an easy choice. Anthem has you covered. Visit anthem.com/inmedicaid to learn more about Hoosier Health-Wise, Healthy Indiana Plan, and Hoosier Care Connect.
Dear road rivals, let's talk about extra. Toyota offers tons of extra with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan good for 2 years or 25,000 miles. No-cost oil changes, no-cost tire rotations, no-cost fluid level adjustments, and more. That's a whole lot of extra at no cost from Toyota. Ford, Honda, and Nissan all charge extra for maintenance, and that's the kind of extra nobody needs. Try harder. Toyota.
Based on manufacturer's data as of 3/17/2021, covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever occurs first. See participating dealer for coverage details.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Enjoying themselves, game 3 of a 6-game series between the Mudhens and the Indians. Toledo leads 1-0 as we go bottom 3, and Howard you've got an injury report for us.
The injury report brought to you by the Shaw Law Firm, who says whenever you are injured by a business, we make it our business to help. Jeff Shaw and Company. And left side tightness is the reason why Indian starter Shelby Miller left the game yesterday. Cole Tucker diving for a ball, also injured. That is our injury report. Tucker was holding his right hand. We get ready for inning 3. Shaw Law Firm sponsoring the injury report. Shane?
Chris Sharp fouls the first pitch from Drew Hutchison back to the netting. Sharp batting .204 this year, 3 home runs, 15 runs batted in. Tied for the league lead in doubles with 22 baggers. Pop-up foul, first base side. Nolan Jones joins Chris Sharp atop the league leaderboard in that category. Jones with Columbus, getting some time in the outfield, top prospect in the Cleveland Indians system.
I'm back, guys.
Sharp in his first year in AAA. 0-2 from Hutch. Grounded to third on 2 hops, bobbled by the third baseman Gonzalez. Gathers, fires to first in time, 1 away. Nice job by Yariel Gonzalez to stick with it. He kept it in front of him. Caught an in-between hop, tried to go get the high one, then put himself in a tricky spot on the short hop. Caromed out of his glove. Kept his eyes on the ball, and right after it came out, gathered and got it on to Rodriguez for the first out. Sharp retired 5-3. 1 away for Joe Hudson, the pitch. Grounded again to third. Almost the exact same ground ball. This time he does get the high hop. And much more routine on to first, 2 away.
Shane, we are going to see a lot of major trades made between now and the end of the month when the trading deadline hits. And just one announced a few minutes ago, Tampa Bay has acquired Nelson Cruz from the Minnesota Twins, a 4-player deal. Cruz and minor league righty Calvin Foucher will go to Tampa, and Minnesota gets Joe Ryan and Drew Strotman, 2 right-handed pitchers. Twins have been a huge disappointment this year.
Pitch from Hutchison is a strike to Paul. Yeah, we were talking off air, Howard, between innings that Twins...
No rain is expected tonight.
Teams would expect to be at or near the top of the AL Central. Philadelphia Phillies hovering around 500. The Braves pop up on the infield. First base side. The second baseman Clemens makes the catch, retires his counterpart Ethan Paul. And it is another 1-2-3 inning for Drew Hutchison. 9 up, 9 down for the Mudhens right-hander. We go to the 4th. Toledo up on Indy, 1-0.
This season, there are minor things you can do to conserve water in a major way. Turn off the faucet while brushing your teeth. Install water-saving fixtures and appliances. Water your lawn only twice a week. Change up your routine to save on your bill at home. Find more water-wise money-saving tips at citizenswaterwise.com. Citizens Energy Group, a proud sponsor of your Indianapolis Indians.
Don't miss the savings during Lowe's Just for Pros event. Stop by the Pro Desk and get an extra 5% off volume savings orders over $1,500. Plus, look for more savings across the store, including tools, paint, lighting, and other pro essentials to help you get the job done right. Shop today at Lowe's, the new home for pros. Discount on eligible product only and reflected in quote. Terms and exclusions apply. See Pro Desk in store for details. Now through July 30th. U.S. only.
To survive the perils of history and time, a brewery needs to hold true to the values it was founded on. Yuengling, America's oldest brewery, began brewing lager close to 2 centuries ago. We're still here today because we made a damn good beer that tastes the way beer's supposed to. Yuengling Traditional Lager. Respect. It's earned.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Welcome back to Victory Field. There are some people enjoying the Victory Field atmosphere and the food as well. At least he's got the popcorn. Victory Field is the place to be tomorrow night, Saturday night, 7:05, and Sunday, 1:35.
He didn't have the premium popcorn. Have you had either so far this year, Howard?
I haven't eaten popcorn in a while. No, I haven't.
I can tell you I've had both. The premium pop it's a game changer.
It is.
It's very good. Ponce's first pitch in the top of the fourth inning. Off speed and a ball out of the zone to Adelin Rodriguez, an RBI single in the first. Righty to righty. Ponce out of the windup. Gets the sign from Hudson, kicks and deals. 1-0 is inside a changeup.
Now, why is it a game changer?
It is the Colonel. Now, we need Chris Shearer from Aramark, their general manager, to join us, because the adjectives he uses when he describes his concessions and the items, they're not in my vocabulary. He goes deep. So what makes the premium popcorn premium? Well, Chris Shearer's your guy.
All right, here's a foul back out of play.
I can give you a basic, is that it's just expletive good.
Oh, okay. Well, Chris does a wonderful job, and he's so energetic and works so hard, and we all appreciate that.
Been around a long time, too. Like many staff members here at the Vic. Grounder third base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Rodriguez. You're in your
45th year.
45th year. 1974, your rookie season. Do you have a rookie card?
No, there was a period there in the 1980s when they did put, Tom Akins was doing the baseball cards, and we did have a card.
2-2 from Ponce to Rodriguez. Fouled back. Up above the Elements Financial Club and kicks down below to the lower seating bowl.
Had it about 5 or 6 years, and those were the days when I wore a hairpiece. So no need to hold on to those cards.
Those are good souvenirs.
Since I got rid of the hairpiece, I have a lot less overhead.
2-2 pitch just off the plate inside. 93 on the fastball from Ponce. And it's now full on Rodriguez. Now a payoff pitch. Curve is in the dirt, ball 4. First walk issued from Cody tonight. First free pass from either team. And it's a leadoff base runner here in inning number 4.
If you get a game with few walks, you're going to usually have a very nice flow to a game when there are very few walks.
Well, that could be said for certainly Tuesday night's game. 23 runs on 29 hits between both teams. I think total maybe 7 or 8 walks.
And many of those came late in the game, too.
First pitch from Ponce. It's a high strike to Stewart, 0-1. One major league game has gone final earlier this afternoon. Detroit is climbing their way back close to 500. The Tigers win 7-5 over Texas. Ponce's 0-1 pitch. That one at the knees, strike 2. Willie Castro in their lineup. He hit 7th and played second base. Went 1 for 4 with a triple and a run scored. In the majors, Willie having some struggles. An average at .215, but he came down for about a week. Was with Toledo for the first 2 games of this series and hit well enough to go back to the bigs. Hit .391 for the Mudhens. Fouled back by Stewart. Count remains 0-2. Rodriguez the runner at first, not a threat to run. Ponce looking for his 4th strikeout or a ground ball. The Indians shift to the right side. Another 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He does get punch out number 4, 1 away. Second time he's got Stewart to swing through strike 3. And that brings up Yariel Gonzalez. An 0-2 curveball down around the knees. And Stewart, a strikeout victim. Gonzalez now at the plate. He struck out in the second. He's got 13 homers this year. Taps one foul, first base side. Mudhens offense with 3 players in the top 10 of the league in home runs. Rodriguez leads with 16 for Toledo, tied for 3rd in the AAA East. Nunez with 14 is tied for 6th. And Gonzalez at the plate, tied for 10th with 13 dingers. 0-1 changeup, little bit outside. Juan Centeno on deck. Gonzalez hitting .280. Switch hitter. Pickoff attempt by Ponce. This Mudhens lineup has 5 true lefties. Robson, Clemens, Stewart, Centeno, and Peterson. And then Gonzalez, a switch hitter. So 6 lefties with the righty Ponce on the bump.
It's a good lineup.
Most certainly is. 1-1 the count. Ponce set the pitch. Cut and a miss. Off speed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Had Gonzalez out in front. Mudhens with their road red uniforms on, yellow feathers on the sleeves, white numbers on the back, outlined in dark navy blue trim. Gonzalez in the batter's box with the high navy socks. Lines 1 to deep center field. Sharp is back on the track. He's at the wall. He leaps at the fence, and he makes the catch. On his way back to first, Rodriguez. The relay from Strange Gordon is late, but Chris Sharp with the play of the game thus far tonight. Yariel Gonzalez gave it a ride to straightaway center field, and Chris Sharp all over it.
I thought the ball might be gone. Excellent catch.
Fired it back in. The Indians nearly doubled off Rodriguez at first base. Victory Field is one of few parks where, Howard, it is, well, unless you can climb about 12 feet high.
Put it on an appeal play at second.
Yeah, I think Rodriguez had rounded second, so they had to make sure as he went back to first that he had retouched the bag.
Exactly. And they said he did.
So he's at first, 2 away for Centeno. Line drive to left field. This one much more routine. To his right, Madris. Inning over. A web gem by Chris Sharp in center field highlights the top of the 4th inning. We go bottom 4, Mudhens 1, Indians nothing.
WNDE Indianapolis.
More for your money. Andy Moore.
Andy Moore Kia in Avon has a new Kia you want in stock, and that saves you a ton of money.
Want to just sell your car? At Andy Moore, we'll buy your car today without you even leaving home. Just call us and tell us about your car, and we'll bring a check to your door. It's that easy. We need your car, so we'll pay top dollar.
So save a ton now at Andy Moore Kia in Avon.
Andy Moore.
Whether you need your shirts pressed or your everyday laundry done, call on Classic Cleaners, the only team in town the Indians trust to strike out their toughest stains. Classic Cleaners offers premier dry cleaning and laundry service at 17 convenient locations or straight to your door. To schedule free pickup at your home or office, visit ClassicCleaners.net. Classic Cleaners, Central Indiana's home run dry cleaner and laundry for over 30 years.
Have you heard the good news? McAllister's has a fresh new app and bigger, better, sweeter rewards. Bigger, like 10 points for every dollar bid. Better, because free tea at sign up. Sweeter, because we believe you should get special offers and treats. Just because. It's okay to be excited. We are too. And the sooner you sign up, the closer you are to crave-worthy rewards. Download the app and start earning today. Learn more at McAllistersDeli.com/rewards.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Mudhens up on the drive, 1-0. The Indians without a hit one time through the lineup for Drew Hutchison. Try and slap the jinx on it right away. He's been perfect. And I'll mention it often. in hopes that the Indians break through. D. Strange Gordon will lead off the Indians half of the fourth inning. Fly out to center field his first at-bat. OPS close to 900 through 9 games with the Tribe. Bats from the left side. A slender veteran is D. Strange Gordon. He takes a pitch outside from Hutch, ball 1.
He makes things happen on the bases. He's an exciting player.
1-0 pitch from Hutchison. Swing and a miss. Had Strange Gordon fooled. 1-1. Strange Gordon the other night. Bottom 8. Toledo led 11-9. Anthony Alford on his 27th birthday decided to collect a fourth base hit. There's a fastball strike, 1-2. A rocket to the alley in right center. Strange Gordon was on first base. Gustavo Omana, the third base coach, threw up the stop sign. Strange Gordon blew right through it, and an excellent slide at the plate tied the game. There's a swing and a miss. He's tagged out by the catcher Centeno, 1 away. Chased a pitch from Hutchison in the dirt. Hutchison now with 3 punch outs. That brings up Fabricio Macias. But more on Strange Gordon. This is his third different team he's played for now in the AAA East. Started the season with Nashville, went to Iowa, had opt-outs in both of those deals, and then signed in early July with Pittsburgh, assigned to AAA, and he's been a spark plug atop the order. Hutchison's first pitch breaking ball, a strike to Macias.
So he was in Nashville, he was in Iowa, and now he must be delighted to be in the Eastern time zone.
0-1 pitch from Hutchison. Same pitch, same spot, same result, strike 2. Another tight slider. Strange Gordon is 33 years old. From Florida. 0-2 spiked in front of the plate from Hutchison. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Macias. Macias not 33, he's 23. One of the younger guys on this veteran-laden roster. Looking at it right now with the roster we're working with tonight, he and Braden Ogle, the youngest, both 23 years of age. 1-2 pitch from Hutchison. Fastball he spiked that time. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Macias is average at .306. 2 hits yesterday afternoon. He also walked and scored a run. Indians got 3 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, but too little, too late in an 11-5 loss. Late on a fastball, Macias down swinging. Another strikeout for Hutchison, 2 away for Madris. Bly hit a grand slam Sunday afternoon during an 8-run 6th inning as Indy was able to salvage a series finale win over Omaha, 12-5 the final. And he also homered, hit 1 of 3 for the Indians on Tuesday night in that wild 12-11 win. First pitch swinging, fouls 1 off.
The Indians could really use a base runner. They haven't had one yet.
They've hit just 2 balls out of the infield. A couple of flyouts, routine to center. Hutchison's 0-1. Broken bat, flare on a hop to short. It's Peterson behind second base, who gets it on to Rodriguez, and Hutchison with another 1-2-3 inning. We move on to the 5th inning. Toledo 1, Indianapolis 0.
My daughter's making college plans, and she's got a long wish list for her future. We toured IUPUI, and we're impressed. With the campus located in downtown Indianapolis, she'll have access to real-world opportunities that will put her education to work. And with professors ranked in the top 50 nationwide for exceptional undergraduate teaching, she'll have the guidance she needs to make her future goals a reality. Want to know more? Go to iupui.edu.
I've got some advice for you. If you need a very special gift for a very special someone, then you need to see my friend Mary and her spectacular collection of beautiful jewelry at Camus Fine Jewelers at 82nd and Fall Creek. Mary's been making me a hero for years, and she'll do the same for you. They'll even gift wrap it for you also. A special something to fit everyone's budget. Come on, do you really think she wants a shiny new vacuum? Or would she rather have a shiny new diamond? Camus Fine Jewelers really are a cut above.
Why is Elements Financial like a bank, only better? One reason is we are here for you both near and far. We're proud to be respected locally and accessed globally. You are likely to see us at your own workplace. Elements is based in Indiana, yet accessible from anywhere. And overall, we're helping you to be smarter with your money in any situation. Visit us at elements.org to learn more reasons we are like a bank, only better. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Game moving right along. Drew Hutchinson perfect through 4 innings for Toledo. Back to the mound facing a 1-0 deficit. Right-hander Cody Ponce. He scattered 5 hits, all of them singles, kept the ball in the yard. But the Mudhens with 3 consecutive 2-out knocks in the top of the first to score the game's only run. So Ponce trying to put up another 0. He's thrown 3 straight zeros on the scoreboard. Let's make it 4. How's that sound, Howard? You're back on the mic.
Okay, thanks, Shane. Cole Peterson leads off, batting 9th in the Toledo lineup. First ball hitting, he pops it up down the left field line. 3 men in pursuit, the left fielder's there. And Madris has it in fair territory. So one away, Tom Prince, the manager of these Toledo Mudhens. Former big league catcher, minor league manager, Pirates bench coach. Here's Jacoby Jones. He struck out and flied out. Tom Prince played against the Indianapolis Indians a long time ago in the 90s, the early 90s, when he was a Buffalo Bison. And Pittsburgh was Buffalo's parent team. The Bison's hitting, the Mudhens hitting coach is Jeff Branson, former Indianapolis Indian player and former Indians hitting coach. Jacoby Jones swings and misses, and former Pirates hitting coach. Jones is struck out and fly to left.
Howard, it's time for this date in baseball history.
Yes, sir. Ponce delivers. Fastball right down the middle.
When we were over at Robin Run Village earlier this afternoon, talking to some seniors there, about 30 for an hour-long segment. One lady we talked with was from the state of Georgia.
The 0-2 a little bit high.
And Georgia Peach was referenced.
Yes, Ty Cobb.
So in 1909, Ty Cobb stole 3 bases in 1 inning as the Tigers beat the Red Sox 6-0.
He played with ferocity. And a fastball outside a ball wasn't well liked by the opposition. Had a certain intensity, won all those batting titles. 9 in a row, and 1909 was in the midst of that. The 2-2 pitch, low and away with a breaking ball. Now that year, the Tigers won the pennant, and they played the Pirates in the World Series. Pirates led by Hannes Wagner, the great shortstop, and the Pirates won the World Series. And Wagner had a much better series than Ty Cobb did. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball right at the second baseman. Thigh-high hop to Paul, who throws on to Rivera. There are 2 away.
Now, one thing you may not know about Ty Cobb, Howard, is our box score books in my office go back to 1938, but I do have a book from 1910, and Ty Cobb played against the Indianapolis Indians in an exhibition before the American Association season started in 1910. Got the box score to prove it. I'll show it to you.
That's terrific. Here's Jacob Robson, fly deep to center and single to right.
Let's get you one more note here, Howard.
Fastball is in for a strike. Toledo leading 1-0, top of the 5th.
On this date in 1973, July 22nd, red shortstop and former Indianapolis Indian Dave Concepcion broke his left leg and missed the rest of the season.
The 0-1 is inside. And first, let me say, I feel that Dave Concepcion, Davey belongs in the Hall of Fame. He was that good at shortstop. And that was a tough break, obviously, for the Reds, but they still had a great year. Breaking ball low. They won the NL West. And they made a great comeback. They caught the Dodgers. Hal King hit a big home run off Don Sutton to get him rolling. But the Mets beat the Reds 3-2 that year in the league championship series. Mets with the great pitching, Seaver, Kuzman, and Matlack. Fastball over the outside corner, strike call. 2-2. 2 outs, no one on, top of the 5th. Toledo 1, Tribe nothing. Ponce delivers. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Changeup that was down. 3 up, 3 down. Cody Ponce's 5th strikeout. At the end of 4.5, the Mudhens won, the Tribe nothing.
Hey Indians fans, the next time you're at Victory Field, be sure to order Admiral Nelson's Premium Spiced Rum. An Admiral Nelson Spiced Rum cocktail at the stadium is the perfect way to enjoy the game. Or, better yet, pick some up if you're watching or listening at home. Enjoy the smooth, bold flavor that makes for a perfect rum and coke. Chart your own course with Admiral Nelson's Premium Spiced Rum. Admiral Nelson's Premium Spiced Rum is a proud sponsor of the Indianapolis Indians. Admiral Nelson's Rum reminds you to think wisely, drink wisely.
If you're suffering from knee or hip arthritis, the resulting pain can keep you from activities you love. Mako Smart Robotics is an innovative solution for many suffering from arthritis. Mako uses 3D CT-based planning software, so your surgeon can know more about your anatomy to create a personalized joint replacement surgical plan, helping you get back to the things you love quicker, like rooting on your favorite hometown team. Learn more at MakoSmartRobotics.com. All surgery carries risks. See your orthopedic surgeon to discuss your potential benefits and risks. Not all patients will have the same postoperative recovery and activity level. Individual results vary.
Family-owned and operated, Peterman Heating and Cooling has been serving Indianapolis and the surrounding areas for over 26 years. We're one of the fastest growing Bryant dealers in the Midwest with an A-plus Better Business Bureau rating. We believe in excellent service at a fair price. For HVAC service, repair, or replacement, give us a call today.
I'm Pete Peterman with Peterman Heating and Cooling in Bryant. We will do whatever it takes.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Bottom half of the 5th inning, Toledo leading 1-0. The Indians are looking for their first base runner. Drew Hutchison has been perfect for 4 innings. Christian Bethencourt leading off. Alan Goldsticker, who for years worked at Ryland Homes, stops by to say hello. And I got to tell you a story involving Alan. You know, he's originally from he's a big Oriole fan from that part of the country. And he got tickets for Cal Ripken's final game with the Orioles in 2001. And a fastball low, ball 1. 1-0 on Christian Bethencourt, who struck out swinging his first time up. Now, Alan's young son had grown up in Indianapolis, used to going to Busch Stadium and then Victory Field. And the 1-0 delivery. Line down the right field line. That's a fair ball, an extra base hit, and the Indians have their first base runner. An opposite field double for Christian Bethencourt, who at second base represents the tying run.
His 10th double of the season. Continues to rake at Victory Field. Entered play tonight hitting .340 at home. Not a hitter's ballpark, but Christian Bethencourt would say otherwise.
Here's Hunter Owen, who struck out swinging. So anyway, Alan gets tickets, takes his son to Cal Ripken's final game. Very proud that he's there and his son's there. But the 3rd or 4th inning, his son says to Alan, "Hey, Dad, where's the Dizzy Bat Race? Where's Rowdy, the mascot?" And the pitch is in for a strike, and Alan said, "Well, son, this is a major league game. They don't have Rowdy, the mascot, or a Dizzy Bat Race." And Alan's son said, "No way, I like it better at Victory Field when I have Rowdy and the Dizzy Bat Race." So there's a young man who grew up going to Victory Field and really appreciated it. There's a swing and a miss. Had to make an adjustment going to a major league game. So a leadoff double for Bethencourt.
So one thing about the major leagues and the minor leagues, the big difference, the between inning entertainment.
That's exactly what we're talking about. 0-2 pitch. He chased one that was way outside. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And our producer-director, Jordan Shue, says we don't have Boog's Barbecue. Boog Powell, the great Oriole player who was an MVP in 1970 with the Orioles, league MVP, had Boog's Barbecue.
Jordan can hear us. We've got Stouffer's mac and cheese down on the concourse now, and there's a barbecue side with that. So
that delicious pizza we have, too. Got to credit Chris Shear and those guys. That pizza's delicious at Victory Field. Breaking ball strike call. T.J. Rivera fly to center his first time up.
Howard, I've got a couple of notes for this date in Indians history.
Okay.
We'll start in 1989. Larry Walker went 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer. He scored 3 times, stole 2 bases in a 6-5 win against Omaha.
Throw over, not in time.
Dinger was his 8th of the year. His 2 stolen bases increased his season total to 33. He led the Tribe that year with 36 stolen bases, tied with Jeff Hewson for the team lead in walks as well with 50, but Walker turned out to be a Hall of Famer.
And he wasn't even in Indianapolis the entire season. Bethencourt leads. 0-1 delivery. Fastball bounced slowly wide at first. Rodriguez has got it. Runner advances. He'll take it himself. Rodriguez to the bag for the unassisted put out, 2 away, with Bethencourt to third.
And Larry Walker's one that I don't think of as a guy who stole a lot of bases.
Oh, no, he was a great base runner. He could really run. He was a big guy, but he could run. Here's Chris Sharp, grounded out his first time up. Alan Goldsticker, fully retired these days. Made the move here from the East Coast in the early 1990s to work for Ryland Homes. The right-hander sets and delivers. Low and outside, ball 1, 1-0.
The other note I have for you, Howard, came in 2000, the last championship season for the Tribe. On a Saturday night, right here against Columbus at Victory Field, 16,168 fans came through the gates. That is the largest crowd in Victory Field history. Lyle Mouton hit a 2-run homer, but the Indians came up short, 8-5. The loss to Columbus.
Breaking ball in for a strike. You said it was in 2000, right?
2000.
That's the last year the Indians won the Governor's Cup, last championship. Lyle Mouton, a right-hand hitting outfielder. Milwaukee was the parent team then, the first of a 5-year run with the Brewers. 1-1 delivery, breaking ball a little bit low. Bethencourt at third, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th, Toledo leading 1-0.
Nothing but curveballs from Hutchison in this sequence so far. Scouting report on Sharp. Don't throw him a fastball.
The right-hander sets and delivers. Swinging a foul back on the screen. That was a fastball at 94 miles an hour. Well, he's a first ball fastball hitter. Now, some guys will take that to heart and not throw a fastball. Others will say, I'm going to throw the fastball, but I'll be careful with it. And I'll throw it in the right area or right zone. Bethencourt leads at third. Defense straight up. Toledo leading 1-0. And there's a swing and a miss. He struck him out on a low breaking ball. The inning is over. 5 innings complete. Toledo 1, Tribe 0.
Ruoff Home Mortgage is proud of our Hoosier heritage. Since 1984, we've been making the dream of home ownership a reality for thousands of Indiana families, providing them with the best personalized mortgage experience. Stop by any of our locations to learn about our first-time homebuyer programs or apply online at ruoff.com. Home ownership begins here. Ruoff Home Mortgage is licensed by the Indiana DFI, license 109914. This is not an offer or extension of credit or commitment to lend. Equal housing lender.
Want a strikeout stroke? You only need to remember, be fast, call 911. B, sudden loss of balance. E, eyes, check for vision loss. F, face, look for an uneven smile. A, look for arm weakness. S, listen for slurred speech. T, time to call 911. stroke is a medical emergency. If you see someone with those signs, be fast. Call 911 and strike out stroke. Learn more at Strikeout Stroke Night, September 1st at Victory Field.
AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? So you've got an oil change coming up? We'll help you find everything you need. Right now, you can get 5 quarts of Valvoline Max Life high mileage motor oil and an STP oil filter for just $28.99. And if you're an AutoZone Rewards member, you'll also get a $5 bonus reward. Get what you need fast and get the job done easier.
AutoZone.
Start your job today at AutoZone.com. Restrictions apply.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Look at those fans. They know they're on TV or on the video board. They're on the video board, too. And we go to the 6th, and here's Shane.
It's a T-shirt toss going on right now. You see Rowdy on the third base dugout. Cody Ponce back to the mound for the 6th inning. 1 run in the first, our only run tonight of the game. RBI single with 2 down by Aderlin Rodriguez. He's due up 3rd in this inning. Renato Nunez will lead off the Mudhens 6th. The pitch from Ponce. Swing and a miss. Swung through a fastball, 0-1. Nunez this evening, an infield single, and then a 1-4-3 double play turned by Ponce, Paul, and Rivera. Ponce from the windup gets the sign he wants from Hudson, the 0-1. Grounded to third on 2 hops. Hunter Owen will fire across in plenty of time, 1 away. Cody Clemens now up. Infield single and a ground out tonight.
Yes, I'm coming, Benny. And he bustled off to join her in a piece of toast. Sure, you can manage that room, Father, said a cold wall.
Clemens is hit safely in 3 straight now. Open stance in the left-hand batter's box. The first pitch from Ponce. Change up that missed. Ball 1. Clemens, a 3rd-round pick of Detroit back in 2018 out of the University of Texas. Ponce's 1-0 is up and away a ball. Cody, the son of 11-time All-Star Roger Clemens. His brother Kobe Clemens, K-O-B-Y, plays for AAA Sugarland. Pop-up foul. That one clears the roof to our left, and it's now 2-1. Clemens split the 2019 season between Lakeland and Erie. High A and Double A teams for Detroit. Pop up. Hunter Owen gives it a look, but realizes that one is into the seats on the third base side. A fan gets a souvenir, and it's 2-2. Clemens in right field. Yesterday afternoon. Second base tonight, his primary position. Grounds one to first base, but it's foul. Left-hander Joe Jakes is up in the Indians bullpen. Could be the final frame for Ponce. Pitch count at 82 right now. Ponce's season high in pitches as a 2-2 comes into Clemens. This one grounded to first. Again, it's foul. That one much closer. Rivera able to field, but flips it to a youngster in the first row. His season high in pitches, 92, June 23rd at Louisville. So approaching that figure. Has yet to reach the century mark. Another 2-2. Same result. Clemens spoils it.
Remember the game he pitched here, where I thought he was outstanding, went 7 innings, Gave up a home run to the first batter of the game and then simply slammed the door from that point on.
Kramer Robertson, a leadoff homer for Memphis, June 17th. Just as you said, he settled in, went 7 strong. Another 2-2 and another foul ball. Cody played his college ball at Cal Poly Pomona. Second rounder of the Brewers, 55th overall in that 2015 draft. Just 7 picks ahead of Kevin Kramer, who's now with the Nashville Sounds. Slider that time from Ponce is low and in. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Clemens, the Toledo cleanup man. Ponce at Cal Poly Pomona played with Christian Kelly, former Indians catcher from 2019. Kelly is also down in Nashville with the Sounds. That roster full of former Indians. Payoff pitch from Ponce. This one is belted. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone. Into the Corona Premier patio and way out of here. It's 2-zip Mudhens. Clemens with his 5th home run, a no-doubter to right. And Toledo doubles its lead. It's 2-0. Got a pitch up in the zone, and Clemens got all of it. That one hopped out onto West Street, through the tree, down the right field line. 6th hit for the Mudhens. The pitch from Ponce. Fastball strike in at 94 to Rodriguez. He's reached 2 times. Walked his last trip. And an RBI single in the first. The 0-1. Fastball's rocketed to center. This one's trouble as well. Sharp's at the track. Leaps at the wall. He makes another catch. Didn't slam into the padding quite as hard as his last catch. Back in the 4th inning. But that one was ticketed for extra bases. Sharp with 2 excellent grabs in center field. Two down now for Christian Stewart. This will be pitch number 90 from Cody Ponce. Swing and a miss. He's had Stewart's number tonight. Couple of strikeouts for the Mudhens right fielder. He's approaching 40 home runs in his AAA career. Taps one in front of the plate. It'll spin foul. And Stewart is down 0-2. Stewart in his AAA career, closing in on 200 games in a Mudhens uniform. 122 in 2018, just 22 in 2019, 51 games with the Mudhens this year. 36 home runs and 119 runs batted in. Lays off a fastball high and away. Stewart, a first-round pick of the Tigers out of Tennessee back in 2015. He goes down swinging again. Strike 3. Ponce gets Stewart with a 3rd strikeout tonight, but the damage is done. A solo shot by Cody Clemens with 1 away in this half inning. We've now played 5.5. Toledo leads Indianapolis 2-0.
More for your money. Andy Moore Nissan in Avon is Indiana's largest Nissan dealer because we have the Nissan you want in stock. And that saves you a ton of money.
Want to just sell your car? At Andy Moore, we'll buy your car today without you even leaving home. Just call us and tell us about your car and we'll bring a check to your door. It's that easy.
So save a ton now at Indiana's largest Andy Moore Nissan in Avon. Andy Moore.
A science class at George Washington High School just learned how smart distribution networks ensure safe, reliable, and efficient energy.
At AES, we are putting these next generation innovations to work right here in Indianapolis so that our community can enjoy smart energy solutions that power our lives and energize the next generation of innovators. IPL is now AES Indiana. We are accelerating the future of energy together.
Yingling Traditional Lager, the beer for drinkers who know how to soar higher and spread their wings. So prepare yourself for takeoff and let your night take flight. When your lips meet that cold, crisp amber lager, there's no looking back. So go for glory. Tonight's about the lager, and this lager is all about soaring higher. Yingling Traditional Lager. Spread your wings. DJ Yingling, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please drink responsibly.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Bottom of the sixth inning at Victory Field. Drew Hutchison working on a one-hitter right now. Hutchison at 53 pitches thrown. He's set to face 8-9-1. Joe Hudson, Ethan Paul, and D. Strange Gordon. Had his perfecto broken up last half inning in the bottom of the fifth when he was back on the mound. Leadoff double by Christian Bethencourt, but he was stranded at third. Owen down swinging. Rivera, a 3 unassisted ground out, and Chris Sharp struck out swinging as well.
Here we've played 5.5 innings, and there's only been one walk in this game.
And a well-pitched game by both Ponce and Hutchison. Slider is low and outside to Hudson. Hudson a ground out to third in the third inning. One-oh pitch from Hutch. Curve that just missed off the plate. Hudson checked his swing. Hudson has played in 35 games this year for the Indians. 3 home runs, 15 runs batted in. Hit safely in 2 straight. 2-0 pitch. Fastball's low and in. 3 balls, no strikes. Hudson in 2020 spent some time at the Seattle Mariners alternate training site in addition to 9 games in the major leagues. Had 3 hits and 17 at-bats. 2019 with AAA Memphis, he takes a strike. That year for the Redbirds, 60 games, hit a career-high 10 homers. 6th rounder of Cincinnati back in 2012. Pop up on the infield, a 3-1 pitch. Third baseman, Yariel Gonzalez will make the catch. So he's grounded to Gonzalez. Now he pops out to the Mudhens third baseman. 1 away for Ethan Paul. Paul popped out on the infield as well, his first at-bat tonight. Average at 171. Playing in his 27th game for the Indians. Started the year with Double-A Altoona. Played in just 1 game there before being promoted. Bounced back there on June 15th and then came back to Indy July 6th. Swings through a fastball, 0-1. Paul, a 9th rounder of the Pirates in 2019 out of Vanderbilt. A collegiate powerhouse in the baseball ranks. Takes a fastball strike. Vanderbilt in the SEC. Their football tradition, they're never one of the top teams in the SEC, but their baseball program always at or near the top, not just in the SEC, but all of the NCAA.
Had those 2 terrific pitchers who were taken in the first round of the draft.
Jack Leiter, number 2 to the Rangers. And Kumar Rocker, number 10 overall to the Mets. 1-2, curve, strike 3, 2 away. Strikeout, number 7 for Hutchison. Well, he's working on his best start of the year right now, Howard.
Well, he's really been hitting his spots. And the Indians, as you mentioned, have done very little. The 1 base runner, the double by Bethencourt, a clean hit. Opposite field line drive double down the right field line.
Joe Jakes throwing in Indy's bullpen. Looks like he'll have the 7th as Strange Gordon takes the fastball low. Strange Gordon a fly out to center, a strikeout his last time up. Hutchison gets the sign he wants from Centeno, the 1-0 pitch. High and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. So Ponce will have a quality start, but he's on the hook for the loss right now. Indy's offense trying to wake up against Hutchison. 2-0 from the righty. Fly to center. Back on it is Robson. Near the track, but he's got plenty of room. And he'll make the catch. He'll throw it up onto some kids on the lawn. And it is another 1-2-3 inning for Drew Hutchison. He's thrown 6 tonight and faced the minimum through 5 of them. We go to the 7th at Victory Field. Mudhens 2, Indians nothing.
It's that time of year again. Baseball and fun outdoors. Make Family Leisure your one-stop shop for outdoor fun. Family Leisure is the area's largest dealer of pools, spas, patio furniture, play gyms, outdoor rooms, and more. Open 7 days a week at the corner of Pendleton Pike and Oak Landon Road. Or you can shop online at FamilyLeisure.com. Proud sponsor of the Indians for over 20 years. Stop in with the family. Mention Indianapolis Indians and get a free baseball. Family Leisure, where family and fun come together.
At Moe's, we've always been real Southwest. And we're proud of it. It's in our name after all. And we've always been real people, using real Southwest flavors, making real Southwest eats. And we've always built everything right on the line, fresh, just for you. Real, fresh Southwest. Welcome to Moe's. It's new, it's better, it's steakier. Come in and try our new sirloin steak today.
This is a frosted glass. This is ice. This is Jim Beam apple. And this is a splash of ice-cold club soda. This is the flavor. Introducing Jim Beam apple. We made history with the most mouth-watering glass of Jim Beam in the world. How will you make yours? Jim Beam. Make history. Drink smart. Jim Beam apple liqueur infused with Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. 35% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2016. James B. Beam Distilling Company. Trademark Kentucky.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Top of the 7th inning at Victory Field, and our Master Jewelers gem of the game, Cody Ponce, able to start a 1-4-3 double play, a one-hop chop. Back to the mound, got it onto Ethan Paul, covering at second in the turn. After that nice comebacker fielded by Ponce, and plenty of time at first base. So, it's our gem of the game, Howard.
Master Jewelers, Mike Nealon and Company in Castleton. We thank all of our TV sponsors.
Joe Jakes is the new pitcher for Indianapolis. Ponce's night is complete. 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. Walked 1, struck out 6 through 64 of his 93 pitches for strikes. And now Jakes, the southpaw, in to face the bottom third of this Mudhens lineup. Gonzalez, Centeno, and Peterson. Gonzalez, a switch hitter, turned around to the right side, grounds one fair down the left field line into the Indians bullpen. Gets knocked down by an Indians pitcher. Hustling over to pick it up is Blind Madris, but it's a leadoff double for Gonzalez.
Give a little special plug to one of our TV sponsors, Tisch Flooring. They do a terrific job. Fred Tischler, Harry Tischler, their father Mel. Tisch Flooring on the northwest side of Indianapolis off 86th Street.
Jakes this year for the Indians, 19 appearances, a record of 2-1, an ERA at 2.45, 7 earned and 25 2/3. ERA of 1.46 in 10 games at Victory Field. His first pitch is bunted by Centeno, but it's foul, first base side. Mudhens looking for some insurance now. They lead 2-0 as we get into the final third of this ball game. Tom Prince, the first-year manager, has seen his club turn it around after a slow 3-9 start through their first 12 games. 34-20 in their last 54 contests. Lefty to lefty. Centeno, we'll see if he squares again. He does not. And he takes a pitch a little outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Other games in action in the AAA East Midwest Division. Louisville playing Memphis. It's 3-0 Redbirds. Shallow pop-up center field. Long run for Sharp. He'll get underneath it and make the catch. 1 away. Got Omaha up on St. Paul. The Saints have won the first 2 games of that 6-game set at Warner Park.
Peyton Manning have an interest in the Omaha team? Remember
because
Omaha?
The Omaha,
yeah.
The Audibles.
Yep.
They might have him as a sponsor. Pitch from Jakes. Peterson looked like he wanted to maybe drag a bunt down the first base line. Didn't offer. It's ball 1. Peterson is 0 for 2. A fly out to center and Chris Sharp. And a fly out to left, Bly Madris. Jakes a check on the runner. Gonzalez at second. This one's fly to center field. Sharp ranges to his right. He's now in left center. The throw will come in, and it's a strong one on a hop to Hunter Owen, 2 away. Jake's trying to pitch around a leadoff double. He's an out away from getting out of this jam. Indians had a leadoff double, their only hit of the night in the 5th inning. But Bethencourt was stranded on the bases as well. Jake's now to face Jacoby Jones, and he'll turn back towards second. Jakes did make an appearance in this series Tuesday night, an inning and 2/3, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. That was his 3rd appearance of the year against Toledo. Also saw him twice back in May. The pitch, fastball, inner half, strike 1. Jakes through 5 appearances this month, an ERA at 3.38. He was terrific in June. 8 games, 11 innings, just 1 run allowed. 17 strikeouts. The 0-1. Fastball is a little low. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jones, who's 0 for 3. A K, a fly out, and a ground out. Jake's a former Manhattan Jasper in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. Fouled back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jones. Robson, a left-hand batter on deck. Don't want to see him until the 8th. Get us to take me out to the ball game, and then a 7th inning rally. 1-2, a changeup is outside.
Shots on goal with 31-15.
Some major league games in action outside of that Tigers 7-5 final this afternoon over the Rangers. Line drive right field. Back on it, Macias. He's at the track. He's got room, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. We'll get you the major league scores after the stretch. A leadoff double for Toledo. No harm done against Jakes. Mudhens lead 2-0.
Dear road rivals, let's talk about extra. Toyota offers tons of extra with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan good for 2 years or 25,000 miles. No-cost oil changes, no-cost tire rotations, no-cost fluid level adjustments, and more. That's a whole lot of extra at no cost from Toyota. Ford, Honda, and Nissan all charge extra for maintenance, and that's the kind of extra nobody needs. Try harder. Toyota.
Based on manufacturer's data as of 3/17/2021, covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever occurs first. See participating dealer for coverage details.
Is your building haunted or infested with icky snakes? Then tear it down. The Raised Trash Demolition Squad can flatten buildings up to 3 stories tall. Whether it's a commercial or residential structure, the Raised Trash Demo experts will make it go boom. And with their roll-off containers, they'll haul away the mess quicker than you can say, hey, there used to be a building there. Bring your old fire trap to its knees with Raised Trash.
RaisedTrash.com.
Raised Trash.
Life gets a little bit easier when you don't have to worry about your health care. Choose Anthem for Medicaid to help guide you and your family to great doctors and great care. We offer low or no-cost health plans, one that's just right for you. It's an easy choice. Anthem has you covered. Visit anthem.com/inmedicaid to learn more about Hoosier Health Lives, Healthy Indiana Plan, and Hoosier Care Connect.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Youngsters on the railing here at Victory Field, hoping for an Indians rally. We just stretched. We go bottom 7. Mudhens with 2 runs on 7 hits. 5 of the 7 singles, each of the last 2 for extra bases. One of them a solo homer by Cody Clemens in the 6th that doubled the visitors' lead.
Boy, did that youngster have a nice ice cream cone. Oh, it looked delicious.
I believe National Ice Cream Day was just this past Sunday. First pitch fastball is up and into Macias. 2-3-4 for the Indians. Perfect time for a rally. Macias, Madris, and Bethencourt. Macias is 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. Rocket to right center. That will split the gap all the way to the wall. Over the head of Stewart in right field. Macias on his way to second, and the Indians with their second hit of the night. Rally ignited.
A nice piece of hitting. He went right with that pitch. And as you said, it split the defenders.
Was slicing towards Stewart, but the Mudhens right fielder couldn't get to it. That brings up Madris. Potential tying run at the plate. Madris with 4 home runs on the year. He's driven in 26. 2 home runs on the homestand. 1 in the finale against Omaha, and then 1 in the opener Tuesday night against Toledo. Tonight, a couple of ground outs. Madris, one of many minor leaguers across all of baseball, who didn't get a season a year ago. Pitch from Hutchison. Curveball is a strike.
And it really hurt those minor leaguers from a development standpoint. And even those who were on the taxi squads, played in the alternate training sites, it's not like playing in games.
0-1 the count. Hutchison from the stretch, a rarity tonight. Soft flare up the middle. That's into center field. Macias tripped between second and third, and he's going to have to stop there. The Dirt Monster reached up out of the ground and tripped Macias. They just wiped out. I'll go with the Dirt Monster.
He might have been able to score, but as you said, he had trouble with his footing. Now they're going to stall for time and get some action in the Hens bullpen. Indians only had 1 base runner in the first 6 innings. Now they have back-to-back hits here in the 7th.
Madris a single. Soft flare up the middle. Madris no season last year, but he did spend some time over the winter months down in Australia. Pitch for Brisbane before rejoining the Pirates for spring training 2021. Macias, a leadoff double. He's at third base. Madris at first. They're at the corners. Bethencourt, a double. He's 1 for 2. Hutchison set the pitch. Curve, drifts, low and outside, ball 1. A right-hander is up in Toledo's bullpen. Bethencourt's average up to 281. Spent the 2019 season in the KBO with the NC Dinos. Ready for a 1-0 pitch from Hutchison. Here it is. Fouled back, got a good pitch to hit. Ripped it over near the sweets to our right. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bethencourt hit 8 home runs for the Dinos in 2019, but he's back in the States, back in affiliated baseball, and trying to get back to the big leagues. Had a 5-year run between the Padres and Braves from 2013 to 17. Pickoff attempt. Madris dives back in safely. Bethencourt with 5 home runs on the year. And every single one of them right here at Victory Field. 25 of his 31 runs batted in here at the Vic. The 1-1. Up and in. Rushes him back. 2-1. Try and catch a number for that pitcher in the right field bullpen. Number 13 down there for Toledo. Of course, there's no 13 on the roster. Grounder back to the mound. Hutchison to second. He looked the runner back, and the relay to first is in time. Bethencourt, a 1-4-3 double play, and Macias couldn't score from third.
Well, he could have scored, but he stood at third base, and that's just terrible. He's got to break immediately the moment that ball is hit back to the mound with nobody out.
Well, you look at the replay. Hutchison looked him back initially on the grounder.
That's okay. If Hutchison wants to get in a rundown with him and get an out and have 2 men on base, that's fine. Your base runner must immediately break to home plate in that situation, so as if they want to go for a double play, fine, you get the run. If they want to hang the runner up third and home, fine, they only get 1 out. You just can't be standing at third base while they turn to double play, and that's what happened.
A double, a single, and now a 1-4-3 double play, and Hunter Owen chases a pitch out of the zone. Strike 1. Owen, 2 strikeouts tonight. He did homer yesterday afternoon. It came in the bottom of the 7th inning. Eight long balls on the year, 26 runs batted in for Owen. The 0-1. Another curve. Owen didn't chase that time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Owen, 15 home runs for Double-A Altoona back in 2019, promoted to Triple-A. Evansville native, played his college ball in Terre Haute at Indiana State. A Sycamore, the 1-1. Curve, strike, 1-2. Owen made his major league debut on May 5th this year at San Diego. Appeared in 3 games overall before being DFA'd and outrighted back to AAA. A 1-2. High cheddar. Owen lays off. 2-2. He's had big hits for the Indians this season. Can he find another? A 2-2 from Hutchison. Curveball downstairs. Lights starting to take full effect at Victory Field. First pitch at 7:05 tonight, not quite to the 2-hour mark. Hazy skies in central Indiana due to the wildfires to our north. Payoff pitch from Hutchison. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Went back to the well, the breaking ball. And Hunter Owen down swinging. Strikeout number 8 for Hutchison. He's tossed 7 scoreless and gets out of a first and third. No out jam. We go to the 8th inning at Victory Field. Mudhens 2, Indians nothing.
The right care, the right support, the right time. When your kids need highly skilled primary care, Riley Children's Health is right here for you. With morning, daytime, and evening appointments, and Saturday appointments too. Virtual visits and 24/7 online scheduling. Riley gives you more options for care from Indiana's top doctors for kids. Where, when, and how you need it. Call 1-888-IU-HEALTH or visit rileychildrens.org/more options.
When the game starts, the betting doesn't stop at Bet Rivers Sportsbook. Live betting is fast-paced and gives you a chance to pick up some value as the game unfolds. Whether you're looking to find plus money opportunities, hedge your bets, or invest more in your favorites, live betting at Bet Rivers delivers an exciting sports betting experience. Bet with a winner. Bet with Bet Rivers Sportsbook at betrivers.com or download the Bet Rivers iOS app. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Playable only in states where Bet Rivers is licensed. And in New Jersey at Play Sugar House.
You hear all the time about Diamonds Direct's prices and selection and warranties. All true, and all good reasons to give us a visit. But what really sets Diamonds Direct apart is something that's hard to put into words. But you will feel it. You'll know it from the minute you walk in. It's our unique culture, our passion, our genuine and absolute desire to totally revolutionize the way you experience jewelry shopping. It's why we do what we do. Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion.
WNDE Indianapolis.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Gives the most real estate covered. There's only one play that takes the cake. Center fielder Chris Sharp in the top of the 4th inning with an outstanding catch at the wall in center. Got spun around, banged into the padded fence, and took away extra bases from Yariel Gonzalez.
That's the Biff Ward group. And Biff and her daughter Casey and Alex and Megan, they're terrific. You talk about real estate, you talk about the Biff Ward group. Inning 8, Jacob Robson swings and misses. He is 1 for 3, a single. And a breaking ball is in for a strike, 0-2. Joe Jakes in his 2nd inning out there. He's done a good job this season. Here's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And there's one away. And that'll bring up Renato Nunez, who's singled, hit into a double play, and grounded to third. Nunez, a right-hand batter. One out, no one on, top of the 8th. Toledo leading 2-0. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Hens 2 runs, 7 hits. Indians no runs, 3 hits. 0-1 pitch. Low inside, ball 1, 1-1.
Different right-hander is up in Toledo's pen. Number 58, and for a 2nd consecutive time. That number's not on the Mudhens roster.
Here's a swing and a miss. One of these guys could be Will Vest. I don't think that one's Will Vest.
No, I think this one is Michael Fulmer, who was just added earlier today on a rehab assignment.
Okay, we'll find out.
We will.
Because I have a feeling he'll be in the game in the bottom of the 8th. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. And a fastball high and away, ball 2. Jake stretches. And the pitch fouled off right side out of play. Cody Clemens on deck. And again, the left-hander's stretch and his pitch. Outside a ball. Full count. Three and two. 7:05 tomorrow. Pedro Payano and Stephen Brault, the probables. 7:05 Saturday and 1:35 Sunday. 3-2 pitch. Pop foul, straight back out of play.
If Hutchison's night is complete, it's undoubtedly his best start of the season. It'd be his first scoreless outing in his longest outing of 7 innings. He had thrown 5 different times. 8 strikeouts, second most this year.
There's a ground ball foul left side. It holds 3-2. He threw nothing but strikes. When you throw strikes, you don't beat yourself. You didn't walk anybody. Indian starter Cody Ponce only walked 1 batter. And a breaking ball, little bit inside. Almost had him struck out, but it's ball 4. Now Cody Clemens, who singled, grounded out, and homered to right field. Hudson goes out to talk to Joe Jakes.
Blake Wyman's going to grab a baseball in the Indians bullpen, and Joel Hanrahan is going to walk out to the mound to talk with Hudson and Jakes. Looks like a couple of the infielders, TJ Rivera, D. Strange Gordon, will join the conversation. What do you think some of these conversations go like? I know you can talk with pitching coaches and see what their words of advice sometimes might be. Sometimes they like to keep it lighthearted.
Right, it really varies. It's a good point. Sometimes they'll just go out to give a breather. Sometimes you'll say something to instill confidence. Sometimes you'll say something about making a specific pitch in a specific location. And if you do that, you'll be fine. But it's all about confidence in any event. Maybe by saying something lighthearted, you get a guy to relax and his confidence picks up. This is a game where confidence levels waver. It's so hard to play. Both hitting and pitching are very difficult skills.
What the hell is my dog up to?
The lefty sets and delivers. And a breaking ball is in for strike 1, 0-1. Jake sets, runner leads. He delivers. Breaking ball in there, strike 2.
Well, he's got Clemens guessing right now. Either he's got him guessing or he's just not picking up the baseball out of this sidearm delivery from Jakes.
Lefty versus lefty. Nunez leads away. 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball 1. And again, the left-hander sets and delivers. And a ground ball foul to the right side. It holds at 1-2. Jakes again with the stretch. He delivers. Fastball. Well, the Indians thought they had him struck out, a little bit outside, ball 2. 2-2. I don't think he was looking for a fastball there. The left-hander to the plate. Low and away with a fastball, ball 3.
Got up on Nunez, but couldn't put him away. Same result here now with Clemens. Was up and now faces another 3-2 pitch.
He got ahead of him with 2 breaking balls. The last 2 pitches have been fastballs. I thought he had him struck out with a 1-2 pitch. I really did. 3-2 pitch, breaking ball inside. He walked him. So a game that only had seen 1 walk in the first 7 innings now has seen back-to-back walks. Aderlin Rodriguez, the batter, an RBI single, a walk. He's fly deep to center. And John Nunnally heading to the mound to make a pitching change.
Left-hander Blake Wyman is up in Indy's bullpen. He's going to take over as he throws his final warm-up toss. So he'll head to the Victory Field mound and take over for Joe Jakes. Uncharacteristic from Jakes, a couple of walks in this inning. Able to get 4 outs in relief of Cody Ponce. So an inning and a third for Jakes. 1 hit allowed, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Now Wyman, who inherits a first and second, 1 out jam here in the top of the 8th inning. Blake is a Colorado native. Tall, slender left-hander. 2-0 this year in 18 games, an ERA at 4.70. He's allowed 12 earned runs in 23 innings. 21 hits, 5 walks, 17 strikeouts. His home road splits this year stand out. 8 games on the road away from Victory Field, an ERA at 7.71 in 11 2/3 innings. But in 11 1/3 here at Victory Field, just 2 earned runs, good for a 1.59 ERA. Did spend some time with the Indians back in 2019. Also pitched in 16 games for Altoona that year, 1-2 with a 1.86 down there. AAA debut came on June 19th at Buffalo. 8th rounder of the Pirates back in 2017 out of the University of Kansas. Another Indiana 8-1-1 call to the bullpen.
And Aderlin Rodriguez, a dangerous hitter, is the batter. Toledo already is ahead 2-0, 2 on, 1 out, top of the 8th. Hens are trying to break the game open. Wyman stretches and delivers. And did it hit him or hit the bat? Well, it hit him apparently. And that'll load the bases, hit him on the left arm. He's all right. The Indians didn't move. He didn't move initially, and then the plate umpire said, take your base. Cody Clark said, you're hit with a pitch ball, and that loads the bases. Here's Kristen Stewart, who struck out in all 3 of his plate appearances. The base is loaded, 1 man out. Top of the 8th, 2 walks and a hit batsman have loaded him. Toledo leading 2-0. The pitch is just outside, very close, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. All 3 men lead. And this one is very close again, ruled just outside, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Wyman stretches and delivers. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball down around the ankles. And again, all three men lead. The lefty stretches and delivers. Swung on, ground ball, hit to the shortstop's right. It's gloved by Strange Gordon. The second one on to first, not in time. They tried for the inning-ending double play. They didn't get it. They do get the man at second, a force on Rodriguez. 6-4. Strange Gordon to Paul. Nunez scores. Clemens to third, an RBI for Stewart.
Nice score.
His 29th. Toledo leads 3-0. There are two men out. And the batter is Yariel Gonzalez, who's 1 for 3, a double. So the Hens have added a run here in the 8th inning, and they have scored it without a base hit. The left-hander sets, the runners lead. The pitch, ground ball in the hole, base hit left field. That'll score Clemens. Stewart will stop at second. It's 4-0 Toledo. RBI single for Gonzalez. That'll bring up Juan Centeno, who singled to right, line to left, and fly to center. So lefty versus lefty. 2 runs are in. And a fastball is outside, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. Runners lead first and second. The left-hander stretches and delivers. Low, ball 2, 2-0. Those runs charged to Joe Jakes. And again, the runners lead. The 2-0 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Top of the 8th. Mudhens leading 4-0. Wyman stretches and delivers. Outside off the mid of Hudson, back to the screen, and the runners advance a base. So they now are at second and third. Toledo with 2 runs in. Here's the lefty stretch and his pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Bly Madris moves toward the line. He's there to make the catch and retire the side. The Hens get 2 at the end of 7.5. Toledo 4, Tribe nothing.
And the filet mignon, medium rare.
A steak is like a burger, only better.
These seats are amazing. Can you believe we're this close?
The front row is like the nosebleeds, only better. And Elements Financial? It's like a bank, only better. Yes, Elements offers higher deposit rates, lower loan rates, and fewer fees to help you succeed financially. Visit elements.org to learn more. federally insured by the NCUA.
Own a home? Here's a tip. Don't dump your garbage in the street. Neighbors get fussy about that sort of thing. Instead, count on Ray's Trash to haul it away. Ray's can supply 96-gallon waste and recycling bins that'll make you the envy of the cul-de-sac. And when you need a roll-off container for that big job, guess who's going to be there for you? That's right, Ray's. Your filth needs a place of its own. Ray's Trash will move it there. You know where to go.
RaysTrash.com.
Ray's Trash.
Hey, Indians fans, looking for more home run savings on more selection? Head over to Andy Moore Nissan in Avon. Shop hundreds of your favorite new Nissans, including our Major League lineup of commercial vehicles and Rocky Ridge trucks. Our all-star financing team will help you get approved and on the road in no time. And when you need to service your vehicle, check out our state-of-the-art Premier Express Service Center. Get your Grand Slam deal today at Andy Moore Nissan in Avon, where more means more. Online at AndyMooreAvonNissan.com.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Families enjoying themselves. And we have a new pitcher for the Toledo Mudhens.
New pitcher for Toledo, Howard, is right-hander, Major League rehabber, Michael Fulmer. 28 years of age, out of Oklahoma City. 6'3", 225 pounds is Fulmer. This year, in the major leagues, 25 games for Detroit, 4 starts. ERA at 4.05, 4 wins, 4 losses, 40 innings pitched, 42 strikeouts. Major League career, 110 games overall, 89 of them as a starter. So mostly this year, out of the Tigers bullpen. He's 28 years of age, has pitched for Toledo, but you got to go back to 2016, 3 starts that year in a Mudhens uniform. Went 1-1 with a 4.11, but broke into the major leagues in 2016. And he's been there ever since.
Well, I thought he was going to be one terrific pitcher. T.J. Rivera takes high and away. You mentioned he started 2016 with Toledo. Great competitor. I saw what a terrific fastball he had. He had a wipeout slider. Rivera drives it to right center field. That's in the gap. That'll bounce to the wall. Extra bases for T.J., and he's got an opposite field double. And Lloyd McClendon was the manager of the Mudhens that year. He's now the Tigers hitting coach. And I said, wow. I said, Lloyd, this guy looks sensational. He sure did. The interesting thing was he only made 3 starts in Toledo, as you said, before being promoted to the Tigers.
You know how good he was in 2016 for Detroit? A 3.06 ERA. He made 26 starts. He was the American League Rookie of the Year.
Yep.
An All-Star in 2017, had a 3.83 and 25 starts, 10 wins, 12 losses for the Tigers. Battled some injuries in 2019.
Chris Sharp takes outside. What about 2018?
2018, numbers started to drop off a bit. ERA hiked up over 4.5, up to 4.69 in 24 appearances.
Not the same guy.
Yeah, and a record of 3-12. So the numbers dropped off significantly. It's the third leadoff double for the Indians tonight. Can the third time be the charm and get on the scoreboard?
That's right. The third time in the last 4 innings, the Indians have gotten a leadoff double. Fastball is high, ball 2. Fulmer looks in.
Get yourself together.
Still only 28 years old. And a fastball way outside, 3-0.
Howard, he looks rusty. He has not pitched since June 26th. No official appearances since being placed on the injured list. And a right cervical spine strain. Been on the 10-day IL now for almost a month.
And the 3-0 delivery way outside and high, ball 4. And you're right, he is struggling out there. He was nowhere near home plate. And the batter, Joe Hudson, is grounded to third and popped to third. The Hens are leading 4-0. We're in the bottom of the 8th, and he's going to get his work in no matter how he does. That's the way it is with a rehab assignment. Hudson stands in. Runners lead first and second. And the pitch is a breaking ball way outside and low. Ball 1, 1-0.
I mean, he doesn't have a feel for anything right now. Might be a 4-run deficit, but the way these pitches are flying in and all over the place. Chance for the Indians to chip into this 4-0 hole. Cut into it. Creep back into this game.
Fastball is a strike. 1-1. 97 miles an hour. Runners again lead first and second. Nobody out. Fastball over the outside corner, thigh high, strike 2.
97 from Fulmer that time. He's got a lively fastball still, despite the numbers in the major leagues dropping off, and now into a relief role for the most part for Detroit.
And here's his stretch. Runners lead. And a breaking ball outside, a hard slider, 2-2. Pirates have the night off, coming off a tough series. Swept by the D-backs in a 3-game series in Arizona. And they had been playing good ball until then. Had that good series against the Mets. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Slider right down the middle.
Second appearance for Fulmer at Victory Field. His AAA debut for Toledo back in 2016, April 12th here. He got the win, went 5 2/3, walked 1, scattered 4 hits, did not allow a run, and struck out 7. And Howard, like you said, only 3 starts in AAA before Detroit and their front office said, to heck with it. We've seen enough. Get him up to the big leagues, and boy, did that pay off.
Here's Ethan Paul. He's popped up and struck out. He takes it way inside, ball 1. Runners lead first and second. Fulmer stretches and delivers. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
A tight slider in, started maybe over the black of the plate and then just cut in. Paul had no chance to make contact. Still 2 more cracks at it.
Runners lead first and second. The 1-1 delivery is a fastball inside, ball 2. Nothing but deep counts since Fulmer's come in the game. Toledo is ahead 4-0 in the bottom of the 8th. The runners lead. The right-hander stretches and delivers. Swing and a miss. And there is that wipeout slider. So Lloyd McClendon said he's got a wipeout slider. I said, what kind of competitor is he, Lloyd? He said, terrific. And that's why Fulmer got off to such a great start. As Shane said, Rookie of the Year in the American League, then an All-Star. And there's a ground ball down to first. Fair ball, gloved by Rodriguez, who will take it himself for the unassisted putout. The runners advance. 2 away. Rivera to third and Sharp to second. Here's D. Strange Gordon. Line to center, struck out, fly deep to left. Left-hand batter. Runners lead second and third. The right-hander stretches and delivers. Fastball hit in the air to left field. Robson's there, though. And he has it. The inning is over after 8. Toledo 4, Indians nothing.
Dear road rivals, let's talk about extra. Toyota offers tons of extra with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan good for 2 years or 25,000 miles. No-cost oil changes, no-cost tire rotations, no-cost fluid level adjustments, and more. That's a whole lot of extra at no cost from Toyota. Ford, Honda, and Nissan all charge extra for maintenance, and that's the kind of extra nobody needs. Try harder. Toyota.
Based on manufacturer's data as of 3/17/2021, covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever occurs first. See participating dealer for coverage details.
It's time to conserve our water. Time to get in the game. Turn off the faucet while brushing your teeth. Conservation is within our reach. You can install a low-flowing shower head or do full loads of laundry. And that's 1, 2, 3 tips you got from Citizens Energy. For more tips, go to citizensenergygroup.com.
Inspired by your nerves of steel and the nerves and joints that help our bodies go. Inspired by longer walks and breakthrough joint replacements that keep you in step. We're inspired to deliver the best in orthopedic care because at Franciscan Health, we're inspired by you. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/orthocare. Franciscan Health, inspiring health. The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Skyline, the lawn seating, the field at Victory Field, looking at it from the third base side. There's the JW. Victory Field in downtown Indianapolis, this beautiful ballpark, 25 years old. Tomorrow night, you get to see a big league rehabber if you're here. Stephen Brault for the Indians. Pedro Payano for the Mudhens. Here's a ground ball off the bat of Peterson to second base. Big hop to Paul on to Rivera, 1 man out.
Brault went 3 innings in his first rehab start for the Tribe.
Looked really good, I thought.
That he did. 37 pitches, 28 strikes, did allow a solo homer and took a loss. 2-1 the final in game 1 of a doubleheader against Omaha a week ago Saturday night.
Jacoby Jones, the batter, 0 for 4. He takes it in the dirt, almost hit him in the foot. And Brault looked really sharp, was throwing strikes consistently, and apparently Fulmer's only going to go 1 inning, Shane, because there's action in the Mudhens bullpen.
Lefties up. Miguel Del Pozo.
Fastball grounded slowly to third. Owens got it. Throws on the run. Safe. I thought they had him by a split second, but safe is the call. Nice play by Hunter Owen. A nice effort. Throwing to Rivera.
Watching it live, I thought that he did get him by an eyelash. We're going to find out on this replay. Slow it down. He might have been through the bag. Bang, bang play at first base, a 1-out base runner.
Infield hit for Jones. And the batter, Jacob Robson, 1 for 4. He swings and misses. Strike 1, 0-1. Toledo ahead 4-0 in the 9th inning. And this Hens ball club started the season 3-9, and they've turned it around completely. Tip your cap to them. They deserve a lot of credit. Here's a swing and a miss to the fastball. Strike 2. Oh and 2. Wyman stretches and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out and a breaking ball away. 2 away.
The Mudhens turnaround is a little earlier in the campaign this season than what they did in 2018. But you remember that 3-team race in the IL West 2018, and the Mudhens chased down not only the Indians and surpassed them in the standings, but Columbus as well, and Toledo won that 2018 division title by a half game over both the Indians and Clippers.
They had a phenomenal run. You're exactly right. Renato Nunez, the batter, he swung on. There it goes. Man, did he hit that one. Way back and way out of here for a 2-run homer. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he left no doubt about it. And Toledo now leads 6-0. It is Nunez's 15th home run of the year.
Well, Nunez hit a 3-run homer yesterday afternoon off Matt Eckelman. Cody Clemens followed that with a long ball himself. He bats now here in the 9th, but another tape measure drive from Nunez. Hopped off the concourse, past the lawn and left field. A no-doubter, and all of a sudden, it's 6-0 Toledo.
And here is Cody Clemens, who himself homered. He's homered and singled and walked. Breaking ball in for a strike.
It's the 7th home run Wyman has surrendered this year. Just the 2nd at Victory Field.
Here's another one hit deep to right center. Man, he leaned into that one. That's way back. And that's a home run. Boy, he had a good lean into that ball and drove it out of here.
Make it 2 straight days that Nunez and Clemens go back-to-back. The 5th inning yesterday, the 9th inning tonight.
Clemens 6th of the season, and Toledo leads 7-0. The batter, Adelin Rodriguez, who has an RBI single, 1 for 2. The lefty's pitch, inside, ball 1.
2nd homer of the game for Clemens. Hit one out to right in the 6th inning.
And the 1-0 delivery is a little bit low, ball 2. Time called.
It's the 3rd multi-homer game of Clemens' career. Did so on May 5th in 2019 with Lakeland. 2018 on July 4th was with West Michigan in the old Midwest League.
There's the swing and a miss. 2-1. The lefty sets and delivers. Ground ball right to the shortstop, dug out by Strange Gordon. The throw on to Rivera's side retired after 8.5. Toledo 7, Tribe nothing.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Failed sump pump, flooded basement. Water damage happens fast this time of year. For 39 years, Hayes & Sons has been restoring water damage in Indiana homes and businesses. They'll help you navigate your insurance claim and get your life back on track. So when a water disaster strikes, Tell your insurance agent you want Hayes & Sons for your restoration work. For more information, please visit hayesondsons.com.
Why is Elements Financial like a bank, only better? One reason is we are here for you both near and far. We're proud to be respected locally and accessed globally. You are likely to see us at your own workplace. Elements is based in Indiana, yet accessible from anywhere. And overall, we're helping you to be smarter with your money in any situation. Visit us at elements.org to learn more reasons we are like a bank, only better. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
25th anniversary, 1996 through 2021. That looks absolutely terrific. And we celebrated it last weekend. The ballpark opened July 11th, 1996. So we're in the bottom of the ninth, and Shane, a new pitcher for Toledo.
New pitcher for the Mudhens is left-hander Miguel Del Pozo, 28 years old, out of the Dominican Republic. Spent 2019 with 3 different ball clubs, AAA Nashville, AAA Salt Lake, and briefly in the major leagues with the Angels out in Los Angeles. Stands at 6'1", 205 pounds. This year for Toledo, Del Pozo has an ERA at 2.63.
Pretty good. Fabricio Macias leads off and takes a fastball port in there at 95 miles an hour for a strike. Macias has a double in 3 at-bats.
20 games for Del Pozo, 1-1 record.
Fastball low.
He has pitched in the major leagues not only for the Angels in 2019, but actually was signed to a minor league deal by Pittsburgh and then did make 5 appearances under their bullpen. 7 earned and 3 2/3.
The 1-1 delivery is a breaking ball in for strike 2.
Then this year, just 1 game in the major leagues for the Tigers. 1 appearance, he got 2 outs, but allowed 2 runs on 3 hits. He struck out 1.
The 1-2 pitch. Just inside, ball 2.
In total, from 2019 when he made his major league debut up until this season, just 23 games in the big leagues, an ERA over 13.
Del Pozo to the belt and to the plate. Breaking ball, ground ball to the shortstop's left. Dug out by Peterson. The throw on to Rodriguez, 1 away. Now Bly Madris. Single to center in 3 at-bats. Lefty versus lefty. All Toledo. Well, this was a close game. The pitch is outside. Toledo led 1-0 at the end of 7 innings. And the Mudhens with 2 in the 8th and 3 in the 9th. And the pitch is outside a ball. I shouldn't say that. It was 2-0 Toledo. They got 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 6th. So it was 2-0 after 7. Still a close game. Del Pozo pitches. Fly ball foul, left side out of play, strike 2.
Indians in danger of being shut out for a 6th time this year. May 9th at Iowa, May 28th at Omaha, June 23rd in Louisville, and then the first 2 games in Columbus, 1-0 and 2-0. That's not what I know as Huntington Park.
Yep. Pitch down and away a ball. We had some low-scoring games there in the beginning of that series.
Then they righted the ship. 10-3 in Game 3 of that set, 9-4 in Game 4, 11-1 the final on Saturday before Sunday's finale was canceled due to weather.
Here's a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and they're 2 away.
So this would be the first shutout loss for the Indians to take place at Victory Field.
Christian Bethencourt, the batter. 1 for 3, a double. Toledo ahead 7-0, 2 outs, bases empty in the bottom of the ninth.
Take picture.
The starters are the pitchers of record. The pitch is hit foul right side.
Viewfinder.
Hutchison and Pons. Cody pitched well.
39.
6 innings, 2 runs, 6 hits, and one of those runs in the first inning scored on a defensive lapse. And Drew Hutchison was outstanding. 7 scoreless innings, only 3 hits. No walks. Fastball line to right center, a base hit. Bethencourt goes with the pitch.
I heard a 2-out rally chant going on, and whether the fans truly believe it or maybe Thirsty Thursday playing a part in it. But they're hoping for a miracle.
Well, the one thing we've talked about it, Shane, you never quit. Once you have a rally, you defeat time. There's no time clock in this game. Hunter Owen the bat. That's a line about Thirsty Thursday there. Runner takes off. There's a long drive, deep left field. That ball's way back. Home run! Hunter Owen, he blasts a 2-run homer.
Well, at least they're not going to get shut
Well,
out.
the Indians avert a shutout. A homer down the left field line, plenty fair. His 9th home run of the season. And it's now Toledo 7, Tribe 2.
Second time in as many days that Hunter Owen has been the Indians batter to break up the shutout bid for Toledo. It was 11-0 in the bottom of the 7th yesterday afternoon. Parked one over the wall in left center. This one down the line to left and hopped out near the Yingling landing.
Oh, he lined it out of here. T.J. Rivera, the batter. And he takes a strike on a breaking ball.
Well, this crowd's onto something with that 2-out rally.
We got 2 men on.
Oh, you see. Yeah, it's a rowdy group behind home plate.
Here's a swing and a miss, strike 2.
Howard, I'm not sure if you're familiar with what they're doing, but they're stacking cups. Those would be empty cups. They call it a beer snake.
Very impressive. That's the Thirsty Thursday. 0-2 pitch, strike 3, swinging, pitch in the dirt, game over. Tag applied. Well, nice to see Hunter Owen do something, hit that home run in the 9th inning. An otherwise tough night for the Indians. The Toledo Mudhens win it 7-2. Thanks for watching the Indianapolis Indians on My Indy TV. Indians postgame extra is next on Fox Sports 1260 WNDE. I'm Howard Kellman with Shane Ryder.
Wouldn't you guys agree that was a little bit embarrassing, the final score? At least Hunter Owen broke the shutout. But after this, I will not be posting another Indians game for a couple of weeks. I don't even know when the hell I'll be back to record another Indians game. But besides that, my next video is unknown. Probably in Northern Indiana's weekly test, assuming something doesn't pop up. Or another weather recreation. Actually, yeah, another weather recreation. I'm going to be doing August 18th. The question is when, because I don't know when yet, because I am very I'm very low timed right now. I have very little time to spare for that stuff, as I'm actually leaving the area tomorrow for a while. So I will not be able to do it for a while, but I'm going to have to get it done tonight or early tomorrow, or whenever the hell I get the chance. So, whenever the heck that is, see you guys later.
To stop recording.